time, it is very, very important that we understand that we are together in this due to shared interests and also due to our quest to understand the world better, to understand different phenomena differently according to what other, how other people see it. So my discussion here really lies in exploring the AI symbiosis, where we want to redefine the human-machine collaboration for a sustainable future. At TECHNOVA 2025, we are looking partly in terms of redefining this relationship. And I just want to delve a little bit more into how I envisage, how I see this symbiosis. So we are here to explore AI and humans as partners for a sustainable future. As partners for a sustainable future, the relationship between AI and humans. So let's delve into the context here, where let's understand that AI symbiosis, briefly, it is that partnership, a partnership that amplifies human and artificial intelligence strengths. The key question here, therefore, is how can AI and humans solve global challenges? That means on our agenda, well, we can get some context by looking at the evolution of AI, its applications, the pressing issues of ethics, and how it can be used sustainably in the future. This kind of symbiosis, this kind of relationships. Let me start off by saying this real life story, where in 2024 there was a devastating hurricane that hit the coastal town of Galveston, Texas, in the US, that left thousands of people stranded. Amid this chaos, rescue teams had to deploy AI systems to analyze satellite images and social media posts in real time. The AI actually pinpointed flooded neighborhoods and flagged distress signals from ex-Twitter users, guiding responders to a family trapped in their attic on Silly Street, with drones delivering supplies and human volunteers coordinating efforts. The AI human team saved dozens of lives in hours. So this wasn't just technology, it was a lifeline, showing how AI and humans can transform crisis into hope in this town. So, moving on, we can see that AI has evolved from quite some time back, where in 1956, for example, Dartmouth Conference gave birth to AI with rules-based systems. But the development took quite some time, as you can see from that gap. But in 1997 also, Deep Blue defeated the chess champion, showing specialized AI. After which, in 2016, AlphaGo masters Go, that demonstrated the power of machine learning. Later on, in 2023 to this time, we've had generative AI, for example, Grok 3, ChatGPT, and others, which enables reasoning and creativity in the use of AI. The aspect of reasoning is what sustains this human AI relationship. So, AI has evolved from very rigid tools to collaborative partnership. So early systems simply followed instructions. Now, AI like ChatGPT, Grok 3 actually co-creates with humans. That amplifies creativity and problem solving in times of crisis, in times of peace as well. So this symbiosis, that is humans guiding ethics, AI scaling solutions, marks a new era of partnership, transforming industries and tackling global challenges together. So AI was once a calculator. Now it is a partner. Now it is a colleague. And you, my dear researchers, are shaping this partnership daily in your research endeavors. Why is this symbiosis important? As the chairman has already alluded to, the applications are in a bid to solve problems, to solve challenges such as climate change, such as healthcare and education. In climate change, there are a lot of areas where we are involved in as researchers. We are looking at irrigation systems, we are looking at water availability, which touches on health and sanitation. We are looking at healthcare, where there are big challenges in terms of how to provide healthcare for marginalized, communities, for chronic conditions, as well as in education, where right now there is a lot of online education, there is a lot of face-to-face, education, the traditional ones going on, but there are the small nitty-gritties that need the use of AI in terms of improving practice. So these are challenges, a few challenges that I can think of right now, where we see that we need this human-machine collaboration. So what is the AI's role here? AI, in my view, must amplify the human solutions. We must upscale these solutions so we can reach more and more vulnerable people. For example, AI could reduce carbon emissions by 10% by 2030, research claims. And that is a possibility and a part solution to the challenges or from climate change. Let's look at sustainable agriculture solutions that we can look at. AI optimizing crop yield. The world population grows exponentially, and food is one survival issue. So how do we optimize crop yield? You can see that this can have an impact where there could be a 20 to 30% increase in crop yields, and also looking at water availability, 30% water reduction. That's because of the human-machine collaboration. And as humans, our role will be in the sense that farmers must interpret AI insights. AI insights. That means that AI is involved in the capturing of data, in the analysis of data that is going to help the farmers achieve this goal of increasing crop yields while saving water in the process. We can also see AI in healthcare, where in cancer research, AI is widely being used to detect cancer development via imagery. And the impact is huge, where 95% accuracy in early detection, and that saves lives. And that, apart from saving lives, it gives hope to those having these chronic conditions. And 95% accuracy is possible through the use of AI as a partner. So doctors will then need to validate these insights and provide the necessary care. That shows us that AI has revolutionized the healthcare systems in huge steps. In education, there is something that is called IEP, or independent educational programs, or personalized learning platforms. And this is possible because it has a perceived impact or projected impact based on research, of course, that 40% improvement in learner outcomes have been a direct result of the personalized learning platforms. And these involve the use of the thinking AI. And the educators here, they would tailor the AI recommendations based on student or learner characteristics or learner weaknesses and strengths. And this has been a major revolution in terms of personalized learning in education. So, what is the technology, therefore, behind this symbiosis? I think advanced AI systems are trained on vast textual data, enabling natural language processing and generation, like answering complex queries depending on prompts, and drafting expected outcomes or results, or what needs to be done. So in real-time data as well, we see that AI processes live information from sensors or even social media, and this provides vital information such as predicting weather patterns and monitoring disaster zones, as I've already indicated in my anecdote. So we see that AI provides instant insights, and that is crucial during times of disaster to reach the vulnerable people. We have the human in the loop here, where a collaborative approach where humans guide AI decisions. That's the oversight aspect. And that offering feedback to improve on accuracy and ensure ethical outcome, like refining medical diagnosis. Yeah. For example, Grok 3's reasoning capacity, where it's developed by XAI, shows advanced reasoning by analysis of context, which wasn't the case when AI began. The analysis of context and providing thoughtful responses, meaning that AI now has the capacity to think, and that enhances human AI teamwork. Here, you can see that there is a lot in terms of openness and transparency, and that is the importance of transparent AI cannot be overemphasized. So open, explainable AI systems will help build trust amongst the users or the users to be. This will allow the users to understand the decisions, for example, in healthcare or even finance, cryptocurrency. Still, people are yet to build their trust on cryptocurrencies, for example. And also the addressing of biases or errors effectively becomes very, very important in improving the transparency of AI systems. Here, there are challenges in terms of ethics, of course, where sometimes we have risks such as bias, the issue of privacy. People want to understand what are they getting into, and of course, job displacement, where people really feel like AI infringes on their right to employment. I remember going into one restaurant and they had a robot which serves um, patrons in this restaurant, where the waiter will place all the food on the robots, on a platform on the robot, and it delivers to the table. But still, the waiter would need to go and then take the plates off according to who ordered what. But it is something that other people feel like it is a job displacement, and that affects the idea of job security, which is a risk, right? It would be a risk in this case. Okay, what's wrong? So, what are the solutions here? I think transparency is important so that we build this trust. Diverse data, representative data, inclusive data, as well as looking at upskilling ourselves, people upskilling themselves so that they can understand. They can understand. If you understand something, then there is no, or rather, there is less uh, fear because you understand what is going on. 60% uh, of people fear job loss. And that is mainly because we do not understand how AI works, how will it affect, and also because our skills are probably not up to standard in terms of understanding how we can embrace AI. So we need to transition to sustainability. Transitioning to sustainability would mean that AI can reduce carbon footprints, smart grids, logistics, right? Where AI is meant to optimize smart grids by predicting energy demand and balancing of renewable resources, significantly lowering carbon emissions. In logistics, for example, AI streamlines the routes. You want to move cargo from one city or one end of a country to another, or even to another country. So AI should streamline these routes and reduce idle times. And that will enhance fuel efficiency across global supply chains. Let's also look at the 15% emissions cut in logistics that is envisaged here. This 15% reduction shows AI's ability to analyze on your screens real-time data and adjust delivery schedules, cutting greenhouse gas emissions effectively. So such progress highlights a tangible impact on sustainability goals by mid-2025. Say a month or two from now, we would look back and analyze the effect of the use of AI in cutting carbon emissions in logistics. Then the human role here would be policymakers, engineers that guide AI. So policymakers need to set regulations to ensure AI deployment aligns with environmental targets, fostering a structured approach to carbon reduction, because they are the ones that set up the policies. The engineers, on the other hand, design and refine AI systems, collaborating with policymakers to integrate innovative solutions into practical applications that solve our challenges. Here, we can also see that the human element, it brings unique creativity to innovative solutions beyond simple AI algorithms, while empathy allows for compassionate decision making that machines cannot replicate. That's why we need the human element. Their ethical judgment ensures AI is used responsibly, aligning technology with human values and societal good. That is the biggest oversight, human oversight, that is needed in order to embrace technology with respect to artificial intelligence. AI is an enabler. As I said before, it is a colleague. It is not replacement, where suddenly it is in charge of everything. It serves as a powerful tool that enhances human capabilities, such as catalyzing research or analysis of data, rather than replacing the human touch in critical roles and decision making. So it supports and amplifies the human effort, and that creates a symbiotic partnership that drives progress. Also, I would like us to look at a quote here. AI is the brush. Humans paint the masterpiece. Here we can see that this quote, I'll repeat, AI is the brush. Humans paint the masterpiece. This quote therefore shows AI's role as a facilitator, providing the tools for creation, while humans wield the vision and the skill to craft meaningful outcomes. How do we build this symbiosis? Let's look at proposed steps: education, collaboration, and ethics. Education will involve training people in AI literacy to understand and leverage its potential in a responsible manner. Collaboration will encourage interdisciplinary partnerships, which is why we are in this conference today, while ethics ensures AI development prioritizes fairness, transparency, and societal good. So what is your role as attendees to this conference today? We have innovators, policymakers, educators, scientists, everywhere, from everywhere in this conference. Innovators will drive AI advancements. Policymakers create inclusive regulations. I repeat,